Hey everyone, it's BoomBrush, and I'm going to attempt to show you guys how a speaker works. Now, I'm gonna put this as simple as I can, but basically, you all know a speaker has a cone. And yes, this is gonna be a bit hard because I'm on a laptop, but yeah, well, there is a USB mouse over there, but I'm too lazy. Now, basically, that right there is, whoa, I've been using this, cone. It's called the cone. Sorry if I'm wasting your time, but I just want to get this for people who don't understand. Now, if you know that's the cone, now, on a common speaker, there is sometimes rubber, around the cone. I'm doing this two-dimensionally, but there's sometimes rubber, around the cone to make it move backwards and forwards. So this cone is movable. Now, we all know from early child's time that if you have, like, say, a bolt, and we wrap say a coil around it. This is just like any coil, and then we get the two leads and apply voltage, you'll get a magnet. Now, how this works is the cone has a magnet on it. Now this magnet is not an, well, this is an, what's called a electromagnet, and this is just a normal magnet without north pole and south pole. Now how it works is when you plug into your computer, voltage is applied to these plugs, and that changes the amount of it modifies, basically it changes the magnetic field radius. And what it does is, say you I don't know, 3 volts, or 3 volts is running through, maybe this field will propel a magnet X distance. So how it works, well, basically, before I explain this, I wanna let you guys know that you probably already know this, but all sound waves is vibration in the air molecules. Basically, when you move your hands in the air, that is, you're moving them in the air molecules, and what sound is you're vibrating these molecules a certain distance, and that's called a sound wave. And these sound waves are basically pressure waves. So how it works is, let me try to think. Speakers, like if you have a common household speaker and you put your finger on the cone, and when it's playing like music or something, you'll feel it vibrate. Now, it's vibrating because the electromagnet is producing a field that is moving the cone backwards and forwards. And because the amount of voltage, it could be, I forgot to mention, maybe X to 3 volts, I don't know, but the frequency of sound is determined in volts, and basically what goes through, wow, that's just sad. Anyway, the frequency that you're listening to right now is changed by the voltage that goes into the magnet. So say you're playing, you are having, maybe 10,000 hertz, which that has to be hertz. Then that might be maybe 4.1373 volts. I don't know, I'm just guessing that. But alright, so say that was the case, and maybe 20,000 hertz made 8.2627436. Alright, maybe that might be the case, I don't know. But basically that's depending on the amount of hertz, it changes the amount of voltage that goes into the electromagnet. The electromagnet can push the cone backwards and forwards, and when the cone is moving backwards and forwards, it's causing the air to vibrate. So if you notice, if you have a very small amount of volume, then the cone is moving barely because a little bit of voltage. But if you have a lot of volume, then the cone is moving more rapidly. And I'm no expert, but this is just my way of seeing it. But I'll call this springiness. This is the basic concept on how speakers work. In conclusion, let me just get rid of this. In conclusion, there's a coil. Well, if you already understand it, then you can end the video now, comment or whatever. But basically, if you don't understand or put it even into simpler terms, basically, voltage goes into an electromagnet which moves a cone backwards and forwards, and the cone vibrates the air molecules to create sound. That is, nearly a 10-minute video in less than 5 seconds. I hope you've learned something, and if you want, I'll post this picture into the description. I don't know why you would ever want it, but it's there. But I hope you've learned something. If you did, comment below. I will see you guys later.